Guys, I might just start. We've obviously got the big occasion this game. The Peter McCallum Cup here represents that. We've got Craig Connolly from the Peter McCallum Foundation, and we've got Jaden in the back here too, who's got leukemia. G'day, Jaden. He's come down to spend the day with us, and a visual representation of how the wonderful things and lives that the Peter McCallum Foundation do and change. So thank you so much for joining us today, and we hopefully put on a great spectacle for the day.
Thank you. Craig, how much do you need to be aware of an arch rival on its knees these days?
Well, we play opposition according to what they represent, and their best is very, very good, and we don't play opposition on ladder position. And we're expecting Carlton to be at their best, and zipping 3 is a big number, and we're looking forward to what's coming.
Does it feel a bit like Christmas this week though? 90,000 at the G, the fans will be here before the game. Is there a sense of the occasion? Yeah, there is a sense of a finals-like feel about it, maybe because we've had a bye as well. The players train with huge intensity today. We're well aware it's round 4, but there is a big build-up to this game which we step into and we embrace and we're excited for. In terms of having the bye, does that get Brody Marchuk back in the side, and how much does that help having those extra guys?
Yeah, no, we're full strength in terms of personnel available. We've only got, unfortunately, Reef will be out obviously, and a couple of others, but we'll have some headaches at selection.
Speaking of Reef, how do you go about filling his spot down back?
Yeah, Reef unfortunately did a whole pre-season in a role that we were hoping he could grab with both hands, and he's showing good signs of that, and now we have to pivot and find a new way, and we may not have a solution for the next 20 odd games, whatever it is, but we might just do a week for week type thing.
Billy Frampton looked like a player that could sniff an opportunity today on the track. He always trains pretty hard, but he looked up and ready. Is he ready to go option for you?
Yeah, Billy Frampton's in great form and great spirits. He's had a huge energy about him, and whether he's playing VFL or close to playing AFL, he's definitely had a great pre-season. He's been walking around with his hand up all week.
Allen had a big game the other week. Was he there to do to squeeze in?
Yeah.
It's a tough position.
No, we want Ed playing. This is someone in our team that's right on the edge of performing at AFL level, and he's gone back and played VFL and looked like he's ready for AFL. So again, there's headaches at selection right now.
The really challenging 3 weeks ahead. How much, if at all, do you address that in bye with the next block of games?
Well, we did chunk up the first part of the season with 3 games in 12 days with a bit of a deliberate plan, and then we get a bit of a breath, a small one, and then we reassess. We've got a couple of games beyond this, but to be honest, Thursday nights are our only focus at the moment.
What did you learn from the Sam Darcy experience last week, especially coming up potentially Charlie Fenner and Harry Lafayette as well?
Yeah, good players are good players, and they're hard to stop. That's what you do learn, and one player won't stop them all. You look at Sam Darcy's goals against us. One was on a holding the ball decision on Darcy, our Darcy, and the others were sort of system based. So you're hoping that your whole team system can nullify how many opportunities those two get.
How much do you address Carlton being 0-3? I mean, is it part of your preparation at all, or is it just something that you can?
No, we probably more address the fact that we're playing an opposition that's been a rival for a long, long time, and we always step into it. We appreciate how much our Magpie fans love beating Carlton, and we make sure we play our part. There's a lot of history here, and we want to make sure we put on a good show.
Do you consider playing your own 7-footer out of the square after watching just how tough it is to match up on someone of that size and sound?
There's all sorts of things that we think about. How's the game going to be played? Is it going to be a faster, speedy game, lots of live transition, or is it going to be held up and have to kick it long to certain targets? We'll make decisions accordingly.
You mentioned the fans love beating Carlton. How much do you love beating Carlton?
Well, I just love winning, and so we're in the business to win and high performance. So this is another opposition, but there's always a slightly different lean towards this game, and we don't want to shy away from that.
Just on Dan Houston, he was looking for scans about a week ago, and he came off with a bit of a knock to the nose on Sunday, and today he was just doing a bit of extra work away from everyone else running wise. Is he alright, or is he come off before everyone else?
Yeah, Dan unfortunately got a stray elbow in a fundamental tackling drill, and he broke his nose early in the week. So it is what it is. He's fine. He doesn't have any ongoing symptoms. Trained really well today, and no reason why he won't play.
You wear a mask?
No, it's not that bad.
Craig, earlier in the pre-season, the season, I asked you about the possibility of recapturing some of the stuff from previous years. But you spoke about creating something new. Where do you feel like you're at on that journey at this point?
Look, I just got a different feeling and belief with this group. It's I don't think we ever would put teams away like we did against Port Adelaide, and we just sort of hang in for the fight a bit more and hang on. The Bulldogs game was such a pivotal game to get over the line with, because they had so much to play for, and so did we. But I just feel like we're a different team. We've got different threats and different weapons, and we want to be a better version of ourselves with maintaining some of our own DNA amongst growing in the meantime. Yeah, you can spend a lifetime on all the threats of the opposition, and we've got to manage those. And then you hope that Darcy Cameron right now is one of the best ruckmen in the league, so I hope they're giving Vossi some headaches themselves. So, but he's a different player. He follows up his work really, really well, and hard to stop good players. But again, you're hoping your system can catch the cracks.
It was reported in the paper today that you reached out to your old premiership captain probably last week just to check in on how he was. Can you describe that, what it's like? You're a player that sort of you've achieved everything with, and now going through really hard times as a coach. Have you got to park it?
No, I have a genuine love and support and care for Vossi. I always will, and just not this week. So I texted him after the game just to check in he's okay, because this is a unique role. Everything you do wrong is publicised, and sometimes the things you do well are publicised, and so you're always judged. And again, I said we're in a high performance industry, so we've got to perform, and winning's part of that. A lot of pressure comes with that. So I just wanted someone that's living some of those paths or steps that he's having to do. I just wanted to show my support.
Did he appreciate it?
He did. Yeah, we'll talk next week, not this week.
Do you have an ideal midfield setup? I mean, Nick's been the one constant in there this year, but there's been a lot of talk about Pendlebury, Sidebottom, Ned Long, Perryman. Like, do you know what it looks like, or is it going to be fluid? Or
yeah, no, that's a good question, because we don't. There's certain matchups you think about Cripps and things. You go, what does that look like? And transition based. Is the game, what's it going to look like? High stoppage. A lot of things to consider. The good thing though is we got a lot of depth in that area now. Like Geordie wasn't playing much midfield time last week or last game. He's someone we'd like to get through there a bit more. So again, a lot of headaches at match committee.
And that high stoppage crash and bash style, do you think that really stacks up in this modern game? We've seen a lot of sides sort of copying what you started a few years ago with that free-flowing, fast-moving football.
I think the game evolves, and there's the ebbs and flows of this time of year. Transition seems to be really high and hard to stop, and then the game becomes contest-based at finals time. And we're all trying to qualify to get there. In the meantime, you play to certain oppositions that are really stoppage-based, and that's Carlton, and that was Bulldogs a couple of weeks ago. So you've got to be ready for that and match it, and then try to get the game how you want it to look.
Just a word on Andrew Craig McRae, obviously terrible news, he's passing. I imagine you would have worked with him in your first stint at Pies. What's the legacy that he leaves, and any memories of your time?
Actually makes me quite sad, to be honest. I had a really strong relationship through here for 5 years with Crack, and my condolences go to the Cracker family, and he was just a beautiful man. He was a beautiful man. He inspired me many times, and it's just so sad we lose someone so young.